Hey, we're always in transition. We're always moving from one thing to another, shedding parts of ourselves, receiving new ways of being, creating ourselves anew. Life is always in transition, but there are times when transition is a little bit more dramatic, times of move, times of breakup, times of new relationship, times when a phase of life very clearly ends and a new one begins. These threshold moments where things may feel a little bit more chaotic. Maybe it's the end of a year and the beginning of a new one. Maybe it's the space between one holiday and another. Maybe you just need some groundedness and for your nervous system to be more regulated. Hey, let's do this. I'm Hagar. Welcome to Mama Mandala. We're going to get ourselves settled in chaotic times. So place your left hand over your heart. I'm not mirroring you for this one. Your right hand over your belly and take a soft, slow, deep inhale to expand your belly into your hands. And a slow exhalation through your nose. I said through your nose and I exhaled through my mouth. So actually notice what you need more of. Deep breath through the nose, broaden your belly. And notice if you need a big release or a small, softer, slower one as you exhale. Big releases through the mouth, a little bit more conscious and aware and monitored is through the nose. And again, deep breath in, expand your belly. And allow your belly to softly relax as you exhale through your nose or your mouth. Wow, I really want to exhale through my mouth today. Release your arms and inhale through the nose and circle your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, circle the arms all the way back down as if you're drawing a circle around you. And this can be a circle of protection. Inhale and reach your arms all the way up for this time of transition to be sacred and contained. Exhale and release your arms all the way by your sides. For you to be centered within this circle, arms all the way up, and cared for and nurtured through the process. And exhale your arms all the way back down to the ground. Inhale and reach your arms all the way up. And with an exhalation, bend your knees, reach your hips back and your chest forward, arms go out to the sides, and then inhale and reach your arms all the way up. And if you haven't yet, bring a little tone, exhale and release your arms by your sides, out to the sides as you bend your knees and reach your arms out. A tone to the back of your throat, inhale all the way up. So your breath makes this resonant sound. Exhale and bend the knees. Arms to the side and then all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up. And with an exhalation, bend the knees, but this time place your hands above your knees on your thighs and inhale with your hips back and your chest forward. So we're making little movements in the spine, like cat and cow, if you know that. And exhale, look in toward your navel and round your back. Inhale, hips back, chest forward. And moving the spine like that. Making waves with your spine. Arching and curving your spine. Hips back, chest forward as you inhale. Is one of the things that help regulate the nervous system. Exhale and round your back. There's a lot of ways. Hips back, chest forward. Inhale. And we're just doing a few of them today. And exhale, rest your belly on your thighs and bring your fingertips down to the floor and release the crown of your head toward the floor. And you can move your head a little bit. Shake it no, shake it yes. Keep breathing slowly in and out through the back of your throat like that. Inhale, hips back, chest forward. Reach your chest forward, look forward. Keep your knees bent, and with an exhalation, fold back in. And if you want to go straight or straighter with your knees, you can go ahead and do that now as you inhale, reach your hips back, chest forward, lengthen forward, and exhale, slowly fold back in. And one more time. Chest forward, hips back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Find the space at the top of the inhale, and then exhale and fold back in. So you're finding little moments, little spaces in between. You find the liminal. Ground through the legs, bend your knees, circle your arms, and rise up on an inhalation. And it's actually the space between things, the liminal, exhale and bring your hands to your heart, that are both the chaos, hands all the way to the heart, and inhale and reach your arms up, the places of centeredness. In the yoga tradition, the space between the breath, that liminality. Exhale, fold forward and touch the earth. You can bend your knees on your way down. That's called the madhya, the midline. Inhale, hips back, chest forward. And that's considered to be the seat of the whole entire universe inside of you. Exhale and fold back in. So find that space between inhale and exhale, between exhale and inhale. Inhale, rise up. I'd love for you to bend your knees as you circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Unless you feel really, really amazing in your body today and you feel like straight legs feels really good. And then listen to that. Arms all the way up with your inhale. Deep breaths in and out through the back of your throat. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips to the earth. Crown of the head reaches towards the floor. Look forward, inhale, halfway up. And slowly exhale and fold back in. And one more time. Ground through the legs, circle your arms up, bend your knees on your way up, hips back, chest forward, rise and reach. And exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart, all the way in front of your heart. Take a seat, release your arms, take a seat. You can sit on the edge of a couch, that's what I'm gonna do. Sit at the edge of a chair. Hands on above your knees again, not right on the knee, but a little bit above on your thighs, and use your hands to push down and press both of your feet down into the earth. So you feel connection to the ground beneath you. Lengthen the spine, slow breath. And press your feet into the ground as powerfully as you can. Slow breath. Envision a cord that connects you to the ground from the bottom of your spine, roots you through your seat and down all the way into the earth and through the soil, through the layers, all the way into the molten core of the earth. So you are connected to this source of fire and of transformation, of the kind of heat that may destroy things. And maybe right now is a time in your life where the chaos is destroying and there's entropy, things fall apart. And that destruction is also coalescing your life in a new way. And it doesn't always feel like you're in the new yet, right? When you're done with the old. And then stand back up. Bring your right foot right now, I'll mirror you, right foot outside of your left knee and flex your right foot. Spread your toes, stand tall and strong on your left foot, and then bend your left knee and reach your hips back and your chest forward again. You can do this with your hands at the wall. So you push your hands into a wall and reach your hips back. And that's also really great for the nervous system and help to release some excess energy that's built up if you push into something really strongly. And if it feels good for you, you can have your hands on the ground. That's a little bit more intense on your right hip right now. You can also put your left hand on your right foot and press the foot and the hand into each other, which again will also maximize the stretch on your right hip. can also help your knee, your right knee, stay safe in this hip opener. So only go to the place that feels challenging, strengthening and opening in a way that may be a little bit on the discomfort side, right? Because that's how we grow, but not beyond the edge. Slow breath. And then hips back and chest forward to come up and out of the pose, and then release the leg. And you can shake it a little bit. Shake your wrists, shake your ankles, turn your upper body a little side to side a few times. Stay slow and deep and conscious with your breath. And then bring yourself back to center, and let's do the other side. So your left foot outside of your right knee, flex the foot and spread your toes. So that's super important for the safety of your knee, is to keep this foot active. If you see the sole of your foot, so your foot kind of turns up towards you, that is not great for your knee. So really flex the foot and turn the whole sole of the foot toward the wall on your right. And then bend deep into your knee, your left knee, your right knee, sorry. Reach your hips back, chest forward, maybe push against the wall. Maybe you're holding onto a chair or a couch, and maybe hands come down to the floor, and maybe even your hand, your other hand, your right hand comes to the left foot, and you press the foot and the hand into each other. Slow and deep breaths. There's actually a goddess from the Greek tradition. She's a pre-Greek goddess. I've been talking about her in every single video lately. And she's really weaving herself into my life right now in a very poetic way. But her name is Hecate. She's the goddess of the threshold, the goddess of the crossroads. She's the goddess for the in-between, for times of transition, for chaotic, intense times, for underworld journeys of transformation. So bring the mythic into your body when you press your hand and your foot into each other like that. This is that in-between place when one part of your life is pushing into the other, when there is a little bit of friction that creates the heat that helps you open up and transform and grow in new ways. And then slowly come up. And then release the foot, shake it out a little bit. It's a big hip opener. Turn the upper body a little side to side. So I hope what you did is really met yourself where you are, so you didn't push it beyond the edge, right to the boundary, right to the crossroads, and not yet crossing the boundary of, I want to say of safety, but if we only stay safe, shake your wrists, shake your hips, that's also limiting our capacity of growth. So we always want to play the edge. Sometimes we get a leap, sometimes we have to pull back. None of the things that we need to do are always going to be the things that we need to do, right? Wrap your arms around you with the left arm on top and give yourself a nice squeeze. And then lift your left leg up and bring your left leg over your right and bring your left foot to the ground and push the left foot, the ball of the left foot into the floor as you bend your right knee and sit a little bit, hips back, chest forward, wrapped around you with your arms, giving yourself a nice hug, giving yourself the message that you're here for yourself, you're here and you're safe enough. Breathe so that you can go to the place that discomfort may meet you. And there you can create the changes that you need to see. Leap if you need to leap. Slowly come up, unwrap, shake it out. Or pull back. Sometimes what we really need to do is pull back. take deeper breaths, slow ourselves down. And sometimes life is in this place where we can't really slow down. We have to keep going. A lot is expected of us, and we need to still take care of ourselves. So this is the moment, right? This is where we're at. Wrap your arms again around you, but this time have your right arm on top and give yourself this very loving hug. Lift your right leg, cross it over your left, bend your left knee, and place the ball of your right foot on the ground and push the ball of the foot into the floor as you bend deep into your left knee and breathe. Slow breaths. And I think one of the deepest wisdom pieces that we can take with us is that different times in our lives, different days, different moments, different ages, different phases are going to need different approaches. So it's not like, oh, take yourself, leap over the limits every time. Or just pull back, take a step back, get yourself comfortable, take care of your sweet, beautiful self. Always take sweet care of your sweet, beautiful self, but sometimes you need to poke yourself a little bit and challenge yourself. At different times require different things. Come up slowly and release. I know you know that, but we all need those reminders because we are hearing advice from a lot of different people, and it comes in waves, it comes in trends. So I want you, and I want me, and I want all of us, you can go ahead and take a seat to learn how, and that takes time and that takes practice. Place the leg in front of you that you're just sat with. Sit with your hands, palms facing down, hands on your knees. But learn how to listen to what we need. Not just to what we want, not just to what feels good, not just to what we're used to doing, not just to our patterns, not just to the voices that we grew up with in our families, in society. There's going to be a woven tapestry of voices. And there's no one voice that you need to listen to more than the other. We want to learn how to weave them all and find the voice of wisdom in the moment that you need it. And it's not always easy. That's why we regulate our nervous system, right? Slow breath. Left hand over your heart, right hand over your belly. Still breathing in and out through your nose. You can let your eyes close. And again, expand your belly into your hands with your inhale. And then exhale slowly and let your belly relax. Deep breath. Broaden your belly. So this is a great nervous system regulator. Exhale, soften your belly. Once again. Make your belly really big. And then exhale to relax it. And then release your hands. Let them rest again on your thighs and switch the leg that was in front of you. Take it back and put the other leg in front. And by the way, if you need to sit on something that's not on the floor, I hope you're doing that. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Eyes soft or closed. Slow breath. So teaching ourselves to regulate our nervous system, teaching ourselves, showing ourselves, feeling into ourselves, noticing what's needed. Because life in the world will dysregulate you. That's a fact. So little pieces, little moments, little exercises can help you reconnect to the moment and to yourself. So that in the chaos, and in the madness and in the breaking, falling apart experiences before maybe things are coming back together, you are held in the ambiguity and in the mess of it, regulated. And I feel for me, that's Hecate. That's the goddess. That's the power. That's Shakti, the word for power and for the goddess in Sanskrit. We're going to breathe and count for 4 as we inhale, and then hold the breath for 2, and then exhale for 6. So I'll talk you through it. Still deep through the tone in the back of the throat. Exhale all the way out. And then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And just breathe without counting. And release your ujjayi, so your breath is breathing you. You're no longer tightening the back of the throat. You're just allowing the breath to breathe softly, slowly. There's going to be noises coming from outside, from the world right now. There's a live off of an alley, and the coffee shop on the other side of the alley, they're rolling the trash can, and it makes a noise, it makes sound. There's life all around. There's not gonna hardly ever be the perfect conditions to get ourselves regulated. Sometimes there are. It's amazing when that happens. So we may want to learn to sit with the madness, with the challenges, and find ourselves, find our center, and our center is ever moving. So as we find this groundedness, we also hopefully cultivating a fluidity. So we're not stuck in this is how it needs to be. We're not stuck in that's how I need to do stuff, or that's what's the right thing. And here's the noise again to remind us. Nothing like a good trash can rolling in the alley to remind us, right? Bring your hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra to the heart's deepest offering. And the offering that we make on the altar of our lives is the offering of our wisdom self, found and listened to, because within the transition, the chaos, the madness, the intensity, the grief, all of it, we are cultivating ways, we're finding ways, we're learning ways to center ourselves, to find where we are, to be with ourselves, and then we can show up in our lives more fully. One more thing that's amazing for the nervous system is our throat moving, vibrating. So chanting is great, even just singing. So sing in the shower, sing while you're cooking, sing in the car, sing whenever you want to sing. And so we'll do one round of the sound of Om together. The sound of Om together, the sound that opens and closes many yoga classes. So smart, so wise. Yogis, ancient yogis said that that's the sound, that's the hum that the universe is making. It's always doing something. It's always falling apart and creating itself. So the hum is the intensity and the hum is the calm. And the hum helps us regulate so that we can align ourselves with both the ferocity and the fierce intensity of life transitions and your core, your presence, your center. Deep breath in. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful, beneficial in some way. If it was, put a like on this video, will you? Subscribe to this channel. It actually really helps other people to find it. So if you like it and it's helpful for you, it'll be amazing if you help others find it, share it with your people. And I'll leave a few links for you in the description of the video for 2 rituals with Hecate that are going to help you in dark times and in times of transition. One specifically for times of transition if you want to take what we did here and expand on it. The other one is for dark moon phases in our lives. It doesn't have to be with the dark moon. It can be the dark time of the year before the winter solstice and maybe even a little bit after. And 2 more essays about Hecate if you want to learn more about this goddess. So 4 will be there for you for your reading time. And subscribe to my Substack. You're going to love it. It's every Monday I drop in with mythic, magic, and archetypal alchemy, some muse medicine. So it's very powerful, potent, and I would love for you to be part of it. So I'll leave a link for you for that as well. And also a free ritual guide that I created for you to be able to craft your own rituals, your own ceremonies. They can be big, they can be small. It's a lot of practical and inspirational ideas in that guide. So I will leave that for you in the description of this video. And I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so grateful for your presence. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.